shit, it ain't got laid. We ain't killing shit, nigga, that shit saying safe. We ain't drilling shit, nigga, no, not even maybe. These niggas cocky, Larry the lobster. Set the lick up, I'm a popper. Red bone, hey, you know she got a dog. Y'all talk on the grammar, real life, he a punk. I smoke to they block, nigga, every day. Say on they block, I can show you today. That's your bitch, why she all in my face? It's okay that she choosing, she got some good taste.
Yo, what it do with y'all slats? It's your boy Skrilla D checking in with another video. Slat, we in this shit. Anywho, dang, man, we out here enjoying this nature. I know y'all hear the cars. I'm hoping that the cars ain't too loud for my voice and shit. I might have to go to another area or something. But I wanted to step out the car this time for you guys. But anywho, let me get right into it, right? I want to get on a specific topic with you guys. I want to talk about the ego, right? Do I want to do this? I might want to hop in the car, guys. It seems like these cars are just being very loud today. Anywho, guys, listen. It's an ego, right? The ego is within you, right? Now, it's an ego and then it's your higher self. The ego is like for protection, right? How can I put this? The ego is something that's in you. It's a part of you. The ego is like, it tries to protect you from shit. It tries, but it's not real. You know what I mean? Like, the ego is basically like the fear. It makes you fear. It makes you do a lot of things. I don't want to just label ego as fear, because ego is not just fear. You could be in your ego, right? And you being in your ego too much in your ego, you could be feeling yourself too much, or you could be you could think you better than everybody if you too much in your ego. You could think you could think you the only one that matter and that nobody else on this earth matters, or in this lifetime matters. That's being too much in your ego. But you could also be in your ego to a point where you scared of everything, right? If you too much in your ego, you could be a scaredy ass cat. You could be a pussy. I'm gonna just say it straight like that, right? You could be a person that's like, okay, I don't want to go play basketball around these guys because I'm scared that these guys might jump me. Or I don't want to go travel to different places of the world because I'm scared, woo-de-woo, I might catch a woo-de-woo. I don't want to jinx no shit and say no shit, but you know where I'm coming to, right? You could be in your ego too much and just be fearing shit and be like, okay, I don't want to apologize to this person for what I did them wrong with because I'm too much in my ego. You too scared about your reputation, right? The ego is like a reputation. The ego is like you holding a reputation, right? It could be you could have been you could have been the most popularest nigga at school, most popular shawty at school. All the niggas was on your ass at school. All the guys liked you, right? All the guys loved you at school. So outside of school, say you at Chick-fil-A, and you see them same boys that was on your ass at school, they see you. You gonna wanna fix yourself up, or if you can't be yourself in that moment, you too much in your ego. If you can't just be at Chick-fil-A, get your food at Chick-fil-A, and leave out without caring about those guys that walked in, you too much in your ego. You see what I'm saying? Ego is like a reputation, right? It's a part of our mind. It's a part of us, right? The ego does exist in us. It's like a mind thing with us, but we have another part of our mind, a higher conscience, right? You can defeat the ego. Sometimes you need the ego. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say fuck a ego, because like I said, ego can be here for protection. Ego can be a protection for you. You know, the ego is just all in all. The ego is just all in all like a reputation, okay? So we got it clear with ego. It's like basically, if you embarrassed, if you growing up as a little kid, you was embarrassed to bring your parents around your friends, That's you being in your ego. You see what I'm saying? And we all fall victim to it. It ain't nothing to feel ashamed about. It ain't nothing to feel sad about or nothing. I'm just telling y'all what it is. I'm just telling y'all what an ego is, right? It's like an ego is like something that's shielding you from your realness, the real you. It's like a shield hiding the real you. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Now, ego versus your higher self, your higher conscience, right? For example, here's a good example. My ego, see me, what I've come from, and the people that I used to associate around, and the people I used to hang out with, and the places I used to go, and the people I used to be around, and the things I used to do, and the way I used to act, and the person that I used to proclaim myself to be. Me making YouTube videos and helping out the world and helping y'all out and telling y'all things about life and speaking on a spiritual note. This is me being in my higher state. Now, although I came from a whole bunch of shit, you know, I came from, I still do listen to the hip hop music, you know what I'm saying? I came from selling drugs. I used to sell drugs when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? All that crazy shit, right? I wanted to be cool. I wanted to be popular. I wanted to be that nigga, right? But see, if I was in my ego, I wouldn't be doing these videos. If I was too much in my ego, I would feel like me doing these videos is embarrassing. I would feel scared to do these videos. I wouldn't even do these videos. I wouldn't want to get myself at a better rate in life. I wouldn't try to focus on myself and better myself. You see what I'm saying? Like, me being in my ego would be this. But here's the real, look. You can say it. You can say, "Oh, I'm not in my ego," and yes, like you said, people can lie to the YouTube and lie to the camera, you know, and say whoopty woo. But a real test to put the test to the, you know what I'm saying? A real way to test it would be if me doing this video right now, right? If I'm doing this video and randomly people like old homies that I used to fuck with, old dudes that I used to be cool with, say they just walked in this parking lot or whatever. And they were minding their own business, but they just walked in here or whatever, and they happened to see me doing my video. Me being in my ego would be me doing this. Dupe, you know what I'm saying? Turning the video off. That would be me being too much in my ego. Turning the video off, hopping in a whip, and just playing it cool. And don't get it twisted, guys. There's people out here that are like that are too much in their ego, that will really do that. Not being in my ego, being in my higher conscious would be this. Me, okay, they come in the parking lot, whoopty-woo. I'm still chilling. I'm still vibing. I'm still talking to y'all. I'm not even focused on them. I'm not giving my energy to them. I'm still giving my energy to the cell phone, talking to y'all. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. The ego versus the higher conscious, the higher self. Both of them are within you, right? Your ego, you sometimes may need it. Sometimes you need the ego because it protects you too, right? Sometimes you need that ego to show motherfuckers you ain't the one to fuck with, right? But we gonna say that for another topic, because I ain't really trying to get y'all all confused and thinking like this spirituality stuff is a negative thing, because it's not, right? Life is not negative. Life is not supposed to be negative, right? But anywho, what I want to tell you guys is the ego is something that you guys need to get out of now. If you're still in your ego right now, ask yourself right now, are you in your ego? Do you still get embarrassed about certain things? Do you still care about what other people think, right? Do you still get embarrassed when people see you doing something and you got to hurry up and hide it? If you drawing or painting a picture, or if you singing, if you out in the public singing, or if you doing whatever you doing, are you gonna stop if that person sees you? You still in your ego. And it's okay. It's okay. Don't get it twisted, guys. I'm not blaming nobody. I'm not putting no hatred on nobody or nothing. It takes time for all of us, guys. Right? So if you still in your ego, you just need to work on yourself. That's all. Right? Talk to God about it, you know. Get things rolling. See, when you leave your ego, you also leave all that bad shit that was happening in your life as well. When you leave your ego and drift into your higher conscious, your higher self, you drift into new blessings and new things happening in your life and better things happening in your life. When you act and react out of the higher conscious rather than the ego, right? See, you out in public, you out with your girlfriend, fellas. I'm talking to y'all right quick. You out with your girlfriend, right? Your little shorty, your little mama, your whatever you want to call it, right? You out with your joint, and y'all at a party or whatever, and you see, or no, fuck that. I'm not even gonna say party. Fuck that. You go to the store with your girl. Y'all walking in the store. You see some dudes that's your age or whatever. They looking your age, and they looking at your girl up and down, whoopty whoop. They digging her out. They checking her out. You being too much in your ego, a person that's too much in their ego would do this. This is how they would react. You walking in there, they looking at your girl, you know, a person that's too much in their ego gonna look at them dudes like, what's up, Slim? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What's the dealio? Get the fuck y'all looking at my girl for? Whoopty whoop. You talking out of your ego, what that do? You could just look at them like, you don't even gotta speak. You being in your ego though, you pissed because that irritated you because they looking at your girl. So now you looking at them, and what happened out of that? Now they ready. They like, round of applause, baby made that ass clap. You see what I'm saying? When you give them that benefit of the doubt, it's game over after that, bro. And look, it ain't funny, but it's funny. When you get too deep in your ego and you look at them niggas, that's all you had to do. They already checking your girl out. I know one of them out of the three want to show your girl that they a better man than you. That's what they thinking. So when you look at them, they like, bet, he looking over here. They ain't gonna chicken out. It's three of them, one of you. They ain't gonna chicken out. You know what I'm saying? They know you insecure and you in your ego. So what is they gonna do? They gonna get big. Roof. They gonna get big. They gonna get big with you and see what you do. They might say something. Just to see what you do, right? They might say something just to see how you react. So then, if you react in a crazy way, right? What they gonna do? They gonna get the flexing hard, right? And then guess what? Regardless if they jump you, regardless if you fight somebody one-on-one, regardless if y'all just going back and forth, what did you do though? You just gave your energy to them in front. Wait, there's more. You just gave your energy to these niggas that are single. They don't got no girl, right? They don't got no shorty. They living like bums. You know what I'm saying? They hating on you. You the one with the power at first, right? But you gave your power up when you reacted to them. So now your girl looking at you like you retarded, right? And now what does that lead to? See, bottom line, the ego can get your shit fucked up. Bottom line, y'all get my drift? Y'all get where I'm going to with this? The ego will get you killed. The ego will get you in numerous amount of crazy ass situations, right? Now you and your girl arguing, that could lead to either you and your girl, if your ego is so fucked up, you might put your hands on your girl, you might do some shit and then she calling up anything, bro. The ego will really fuck your life up. You gotta know sometimes how to just keep your mouth zipped and keep it moving. You know, you can speak through your eyes. Did you not know that? You can speak through your eyes and your soul, fo. You know, like a person in their higher conscious, what would I do if I was with my girl and we walk in that store and there's three niggas looking at my girl? What would I do? I would already peep them looking, first of all. And I'm one of those niggas that can see shit from the side. So I would have peeped them looking before I even turn my head towards them. I ain't even gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I ain't even gonna give them that energy, right? Motherfuckers ain't even gonna get my head. Or my mother, you ain't even get my head, fo. My head's still this way, slack. You see what I'm saying? I'ma still keep it moving. They ain't even gonna know that I know that they exist. They know I exist and me and my girl exist, but I don't even know that motherfuckers exist, right? And what happens after that? You took full control of that whole situation. Now you the boss, you the king, and you already was, slack. You see what I'm trying to say? You keep it moving and keep it walking with your girl. You know what I'm saying? Turns out, your girl now, she not even worried about them niggas because she see you not. So now she see that they just some lazy ass, some ugly ass moms. You hear me? Ugly ass. That's what your girls see. So that's my bottom line. Use that example with a whole bunch of different examples and realize that the ego will get you fucked up. You gotta really start thinking. And believe it or not, guys, a big majority of y'all watching this video, y'all use y'all be in y'all ego every goddamn day. Y'all react out of your ego every day, and that's not what you're supposed to do, because that's why your life is not how you fully want it. Right? Because you still in your ego. You gotta get out of that.
Fucked on that bitch shit, it ain't got laid. You ain't killing shit, nigga, that shit saying say. You ain't drilling shit, nigga, no, not even.
Once you get out your ego, whoo, boy, I tell you, the blessings is gonna come. And hey, man, like I said, we all have it. We all go through it. It's life. I was in my ego for 22 years. 22 years. Actually, scratch that, because as a little boy, being born in this world, we not even in our ego because we not scared about shit. We not thinking about shit. See, what brings the ego? What causes the ego? This world, not life. This world that we are living in. But it's all part of God's plan, the Most High. So you got to understand, this is training grounds, right? What causes you to get in your ego and get a shield in your life in the first place? What causes you to be scared or fear or embarrassed or nervous or wooty-woo in the first place is the things that you have been through in your life, your childhood. That's what makes us get in our ego as we grow. If you touch fire as a little baby, you touch fire, that shit burns you, you crying, you in your ego. I mean, not you in your ego. That programs your ego from as you grow into life. You gonna be scared to touch certain shit that you know is hot, or you just gonna know not to fuck with it. That's what I mean. The ego can slightly be a protector, because I know my ass ain't touching no damn stove with my finger, because I know that. But see, not everybody know that, and y'all probably like, huh? Not everybody knows that you can touch that. If you touch the stove, it's gonna burn you. Yeah, I know y'all do, but some people out here just don't, because they never touched it. You see what I'm saying? Everything that happened in this world is what programs us to live in a certain way about our ego. Everything we go through in this world, because that's how we were programmed to think in the beginning of life. That's how we first started off thinking. It's time to change our thinking, though. You change your thinking, you're not in your ego no more. You hear me? Right? And a big part of getting out of your ego and understanding that you don't need to be in your ego starts off with God, the Most High, God. Because when you know that God is here and that God got you no matter what, and everything gonna be fine no matter what, you ain't worried about no damn ego. You see what I'm saying? Man, these bugs are eating me up out here, Slap. Excuse me. But y'all hear what I'm saying, though? The ego ain't something that you need to be in every day on a 24/7 basis. We all get hyped. We all get in that mood. Like right now, I'm in my ego a tad bit. Like, a tad bit. See, that's the thing. Like, I'm by myself. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. When I'm by myself, when you by yourself and shit like that, when you chilling and you doing your thing, you can do certain. You know when the time is right. But when you out in public around certain people and shit like that, you gotta know how to really act. Like, you gotta know how to have self-control and self-discipline. You see what I'm saying? See, I see the Tesla. That's me. I'm about to have a Tesla, guys, on my mother. Y'all gonna see me whipping in a Tesla. I'm in a Nissan Sentra right now, but y'all gonna see me whipping in a Tesla on my mother. Anywho, dig this. The ego is not good to be in. You and your higher self-conscious, everything gonna go right for you. You know what I'm saying? The way you live life is supposed to be you being in your higher state. And like I said, it all starts off with knowing that God is here. God is our protector. God is is good. You know what I'm saying? Everything's gonna be just fine because God's here. Nothing can happen to you. Nothing can hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Listen, sometimes y'all be scared to go around certain people, right? Y'all may be scared to go around certain people because you too much in your ego. See, a lot of these people out in this world, believe it or not, they don't even realize they're in their ego because they judge so damn much. They judge every single day. You know, y'all see me? Y'all see me. Look at me. You know what I'm saying? Young black male or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just living life. Now, see, listen. Y'all got a good relationship with me. Y'all hear what I'm saying. Y'all see I'm a good person. I mean, y'all don't see me behind this screen, but I mean, I don't think no badass person is going to be doing videos like this. And, you know, I mean, it is some people out there. But listen, bottom line, I'm judged, guys. And it's okay. I'm just venting it to y'all real fast. I'm judged. Everywhere I go, people look at me like I'm... Well, no, I'm not going to say everywhere, but I'm just saying, like, the society, the life that we are living in now, the way that the world is now with all this black on black violence and white cops killing black people or and Black Lives Matter and all this bullshit. With all that going on, when they see people like me, people are already just like, first of all, they feel my energy. Second of all, some people is just scared of me. A lot of people is scared of me before knowing who I am. Bottom line, I'm gonna just tell y'all to put it like that. A lot of people are scared of me. Right? And if you knew me though, ask my mother, ask my father, ask my brother, ask my sisters, ask my grandma. If y'all knew me personally, I'm the sweetest heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love you. I love everybody. You know? But people will be so quick to judge. Like, oh, that don't... Like, I may be walking in the mall, a guy might have his son next to him. The son's looking at me because the son feels my energy. And when you got that high vibrational energy, kids love that. Kids love you. The kids love you. And then when you an empath like me, because I'm an empath, the kids love you. The kids love us. But see, the parent still in their ego. So they don't know why their kid keeps looking at me. And instead of, they're in their ego and they've seen so much stuff on the news, in the world. And I don't blame them, man. I don't blame them. They've seen so much stuff happen in this world, so they still in their ego. They programmed to think, nah, come here, son. And they keep their son away from me. They move that son's head, make him not even look at me, and they keep it scurrying. I'm like, damn, folks. Damn. I ain't even say one word to Slim. I looked at Slim. Slim looked at me. I smiled. I ain't even make a mean look. I gave a smile. I gave a smile. You see what I'm saying? But hey, it's life. But see, me, I'm not worried about that type of stuff. See, if I was in my ego, I would let that type of stuff defeat me. I would let that type of stuff make me sad. I would let that type of stuff that I see on a normal, because I see it happens to me on a normal. I do live a life, so I gotta go to stores. I gotta go to places. You know, people just judge you and fear you. You know, just before they even know who you is, because of this shit they've been programmed to think in this world. Oh no, don't bring him around that type of person. I could be a sad puppy about it. I could be a mad puppy about it. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I'm focused on myself. I'm focused on my loved ones, and I'm focused on what I got going on. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, all in all, I just want to I wanted to give y'all the differences of an ego and being in your higher self-conscious. You know, the ego is the fear. Get that fear out of here, man. Understand, read the Bible, man. Get your faith tight, bro. Understand that God loves you, man. God ain't gonna let nothing happen to you if you ain't worried about no dumb shit. Right? You control your reality, bro. Just live your life. Be happy. Do what you want to do. Be limitless. Be a risk taker. I ain't gonna say all that. I ain't gonna promote y'all to do all that now. But you know, just have fun, man. Understand that God's here with you. Pray every night before you go to bed. Pray every morning when you wake up to God. God answers prayers, all that. God is here. God is back. And God wants all of us to realize this. Everything that's happening today and that's happening tomorrow and the next day and the next day has been happening for decades now. The same shit. Literally, life is the same shit every single day. You know? People die, people get reborn. That's the only difference. That's the only new thing. You know? So being in this life, don't just grow old without learning no shit. Don't just grow old without raising your vibration up. Don't just grow old being in your ego. You gonna die in your ego? That ain't really a good look. You know? Also, when you in your ego, you realize when you finally get out of your ego, you realize damn, it's so much shit that I could have did in this world. It's so much shit I could have accomplished. It's so much fun that I could have had. You gonna realize you can have so much fun being out of your ego. See, y'all got it twisted. Y'all think y'all gotta be in your ego to have the fun. No, you gotta be out of it to have the fun, bud. You know? Who care about being popular and all that shit? You know, if you was a popular motherfucker in high school, you was living in the moment. Shit, that's great. And if you in high school right now and you the most popular motherfucker, that's great. But hey, don't let that ego backfire on you. Karma does come around. So if you watching this video right now and you a popular ass motherfucker in your school, I ain't gonna say stop being popular. I'm just gonna say be more aware now of yourself. Now you the popular one, you the king or the queen. Okay, that's cool. Now move humbly. You probably don't know that yesterday you was moving like, oh, I'm the most popular. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck y'all. Y'all do what I tell y'all to do, whoop-de-whoop. But see, being in your ego, that get a lot of motherfucking haters on your ass too. A lot of people don't like your ass after that. You know, you could think right now you the most popular in the school and that nobody ain't plotting on your ass, but no, motherfuckers plot and all that shit. It could be your best friend ready to take your position. You know what I'm saying? So just stay on your P's and Q's. Stay prayed up. Love God. Just live. Don't rush. You already know what it is. But that's all I wanted to tell y'all. You know, get out of that ego. You know? And yeah. That's Skrilla D. It's your boy Skrilla D checking out. You already know we coming. Slack.
Fucked on that bitch shit, it ain't got laid. You ain't killing shit, nigga. That shit saying say. You ain't drilling shit, nigga. No, not even.